I think that the basic shape will not have changed because it's very difficult to say how a big power will calculate its interests, but I think between America and China, there are very deep issues which are not going to disappear. There are the trade issues, they are being discussed, and I hope some arrangement can be worked out. The smoke signals seem to be encouraging. The more deep contradictions between the two powers, the US and China, I don't think are going to disappear. Because the most fundamental thing is the Americans see China as a challenger. I think they call it the pacing challenge. And somebody who's catching up with them in technology, in size, in military capabilities, even in nuclear arsenal. And they are determined to stay ahead of, and also in things like AI. And the US are determined to stay ahead and by all means at its disposal, prevent the Chinese from overtaking them. On the other hand, the Chinese say development is my right and I want to grow, I want to progress, and my right to develop is a red line, and how can you tell me that I'm not entitled to exceed you? So I don't see that as being a contradiction which is going to go away, because the Chinese may not be able to exceed the Americans immediately, but the potential for them to grow bigger and stronger and more advanced, they may not grow as quickly as they did over the last few decades when they had 8, 9, 10% growth in some years. But they will make 3, 4, 5% growth, and there are 1,400 million people, and they will be counted. They will count. So that basic difficulty, I don't think will easily be overcome. Some modus vivendi will be necessary, because if there's no modus vivendi and it really comes to a fight, each side can do a lot of damage to the other. And I don't think either side really wants to go there. I hope they'll be able to avoid it. Kissinger used to say, the fight cannot be won and must not be fought. And he's right, but whether it won't be fought, we don't know.